We're standing here in a trial looking at pre-emergent herbicide, particularly Bayer's new product Sakura. This trial was sown mid-May. The ryegrass was not present here before sowing, so it was spread by hand 24 hours in advance and then incorporated by harrows into the surface. And the herbicide was applied 2 hours before spraying the day following the spreading of ryegrass. We're looking in a plot of Sakura, 118 grams per hectare is the rate. We're looking at the excellent ryegrass control in the inner rows, between the sowing rows as well as in the actual row, in the seeding row. In the untreated, we were looking at 367 plants per square metre, and we've reduced the numbers back down to between 1 and 2. We now open up the untreated plot there just to get a bit of a handle on how much ryegrass is present there, and there's certainly everywhere. So from a numbers point of view, the performance of Sakura, particularly at that 118 grams, has done an excellent job. We're now looking at a plot of Triflora X at 1.5 litres per hectare, pretty standard rate with knife point press wheels. The control here is around about 40 plants per square metre. This is a fairly typical result of this particular product, and obviously this is probably the benchmark, which shows that I guess Sakura dropping it right by around about 38 plants is going to be a better product. So this plot here on my right is trifluralin plus Avidex at 1.5 and 1.6 litres per hectare. It's dropped the numbers down to around about 40 plants per square metre, remembering that the untreated was 367. Not a bad result for a product like that, and in many parts of the country this is a standard mix. This plot we're looking at here now is Boxer Gold, applied at 2.5 litres per hectare. The control here is 16 plants per square metre. Not a bad result for Boxer Gold. You can see there's still a few there in the inner row, but generally and a few in the seeding row as well.
I've been seeing Sakura in trials probably over the last 3 to 4 years, and looking at this trial here today at Temora, I think it'll go a long way to showing our growers just how valuable this product's going to be to us in future. The level of weed control that Sakura's managed to achieve both here and in trials in my district and around the area has been exceptional from what I've seen in the last 3 to 4 years. So we're really excited about this product coming to market and be really beneficial to our growers. I think a big thing for Sakura is that the mode of action, or the group that comes from, being Group K, is going to be a huge benefit to us in resistance management. We obviously don't use many products from this group at this stage in sowing as pre-emergent options, so that'll be a real benefit. I also see probably its flexibility, in that it's the solubility of the product, to be very useful. We'll be able to use it in stubble situations, because most of our growers now practice minimum tillage and stubble retention, so having a product that can wash off the stubble and into the soil to make it work will be really great. A huge benefit I'll see also with the scale and the size of some of what our farmers' operations are now will be the 14-day incorporation time. That's going to give us great flexibility, particularly in making our Roundup work really well. So we're going to be able to put the product down, give our glyphosate a number of days to actually get in and work, and still have plenty of time to come back and incorporate the product and give maximum efficacy. I think the other key feature from what I've seen too is its length of residual control on particularly ryegrass, I guess, is one of the main weeds we're focusing on. Seems to be unrivaled so far in any of the other products that we're using. The length of time that it lasts throughout the season is phenomenal. Certainly a valuable tool in rotating our chemistry in our pre-emergent groups. So I guess obviously in our cereal rotation, just trying to probably lengthen the rotation, keep our weed numbers under control. We've had a number of dry years also, so the benefit of picking up weeds like barley grass will be really valuable always. We're not getting a good knockdown on some of these other weeds prior to sowing time, so the picking up of something like that will be really useful. So yeah, I just guess in rotating our chemical groups, extending our rotations, and just giving us another control option for ryegrass resistance, which is becoming a problem, and with a product like this, it's just doing a better job than any other product appears to be on the market in our pre-em group.